run away. Good morning. Good morning. God bless you this morning. Yeah, the other one on. And this one on. Good morning. God bless you this morning. Call me and get your cream. Just start creaming again last night. You could tell. Just start creaming back last night and look how bright me. It's already just one night. One night, Robin sister. One night. I'm in a bed this morning. I'm tidy. If I tidy this morning because I want my cream my skin for come out good. So I'm going to rinse up my face with a little water and start bleaching last night. You want to see how dark me is yesterday? And just creaming last night alone. I should have shown you. Just between last night and this morning alone. Yeah. So by the time, couple of days, 3-4 days, I'm not bed this morning. I'm tidy because I'm not put on waste the cream. Yeah, good morning. How you doing this morning? Miss Miss Debbie, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. God bless your soul this morning. I hope you have a pleasant day today. I know with this pandemic and everything, it's a struggle. But remember to keep your faith. Remember to keep your strength. Know that God is ahead of us. And no matter what, we can't refuse him. No matter what we do, we can't refuse him because without him, you're empty. You feel like, something is wrong somewhere. So you have to walk with him. No matter who we are, we still got to walk with him. You know what I'm saying? No matter who we are, we still got to walk with him. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. God bless you this morning. Good morning, good morning. God bless you this morning. Well, I wasn't expecting to come on this early, but I love the guy that I watched that did the narcissist video. Oh God, I gotta share his name with you guys. Later I'm gonna put in a thing. So sometimes I like to talk like him. I like his accent. It's pretty clear message. Yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I love him so much. Good morning. To find a man that is so cute and handsome with such a good heart, who is not a narcissist. It's 1 out of 1 million to find a handsome guy who's not a narcissist. Trust me. Yeah, good morning, good morning. So what we want to talk about today, I want to talk about your spirit within the body. And we want to talk about the second coming of Christ. And we also want to talk about the depression upon this choosing one's souls. And sometimes we slip back in by eating bad food. But then the universe beats you and realize you're on a journey. You just got to fight and just try to stay alive. Because if you come off your journey and not eating the right fruits and vegetable and go back eating bad food, I don't eat chicken, I don't eat. The last time I went back, I had a piece, I feel my stomach get real big. I look like I was dying. I feel so bad. I was stuck one place. I couldn't walk. It's like I was on some type of eye drugs that like holding me down. So I can't bother with it. I just have to stick with a little piece of fish now and then. And sometimes I buy a piece of fish, one slice of fish, I can't finish one slice. I can eat a piece of the one slice, but I can't consume one whole slice of fish anymore like before. The body doesn't take it. The body will take anything. The body doesn't take, even if I steam the kale with a lot of sweet pepper and so on and cook up the kale and I eat it, it still digests. Some of it might still give me a little problem from the alcohol, from the banana, the boiled banana, and the steamed kale pepper. Nothing's wrong with the little grapeseed oil. It still bother my stomach a little bit, my chest, to digest because my body get used to eating raw food, meaning that I eat a lot of raw kale, a lot of raw cucumber, a lot of fruits, not orange. I don't like orange because orange, when I eat orange, it's acid in my stomach. I realize it's too much acid, so I stop eating orange. I realize orange is not really alkaline because orange has too much acid to be alkaline. So I don't eat orange, I don't eat egg, I don't eat bread, I don't eat white rice, I don't use regular cooking oil, and so on. I don't eat meat, no pork, no beef, no chicken. I don't eat no sandwiches. I don't eat any candies. No one then me have a carrot cake. I don't eat that anymore. My stomach reject it. My body reject it. Shut down. So basically, I can't do any cake, any candy, any cookies, but I can do grapes. I can do mango. I can do basically any kind of fruits away from orange. I can do a little lime and my kale sometime with my cucumber, with a walnuts in it, and so on. I can do a little piece of fish. Now, if I'm gonna eat a piece of boiled banana or boiled squash, I can. But the end of the day is I gotta eat it with my side dish of a raw salad. If I'm gonna eat anything that I'm going to eat, is having to be eaten with a dish of raw salad. Otherwise, it will not digest. My body cannot take regular food. I cannot cook a bowl of rice and eat just like that. I cannot eat anything from cans that in a can. I cannot drink any soda, any juice, any kind of milk, any kind of milkshake, unless it's almond. I can't drink the almond milk, which is packages, unless I blend my own almond milk. I don't eat cashew nuts anymore. I don't fool around peanuts anymore. I eat a little bit of Brazilian nuts, yes, and so on. So basically, I eat a lot of apples. Yes, I love apples. I eat a lot of apples. I eat a lot of cucumber. I eat 2, 3 cucumber in one day. Cucumber is my thing. So when I go to Trader Joe's, I get those long cucumber, right? So basically, I can't do no chips like cheese chips, cheese curl. I can't do butter and cheese, Jamaica like I used to no more. And the last time I took it, by the time I turned in the summertime, my body can't do it. My body can't take it. So basically, my body just run off of natural, a big dish of salad. And yes, I can do a banana. Yes, I can get all a piece of potato, sweet potato on the side. But the ones that I'm eating, the potato that they grow in the water, is not like growing, it's really growing water, basically. It's not the one that grow in dirt like we used to eat. That one doesn't go with me. But the regular one that we eat back like in Jamaica, when I wash those clean, you can wash them clean. You don't have to even peel them because the skin is very good for you. But if you wash them clean, just put it on the pipe and scrub it. A red potato, the good one, the ones with the, so you can know it come from the earth. And you wash it clean. You don't really have to peel it. Just wash it clean, and you just chop it up in your cotton board, and sprinkle a little bit of sea salt on it, and drop it into your thing of grapeseed oil. As you know, you get the grapeseed oil from Trader Joe's, which is $3.50 a bottle. So you can afford to get your grapeseed oil and so on. Because I use grapeseed oil. Sometimes I do a little bit of virgin coconut oil, what they have, but I rather the grapeseed oil. Because I realize the coconut oil sleep up, but the grapeseed oil never sleep, and it's good for your organ inside. You also can use it on your face, your body, and also in your hair. So this is why, yeah, these are the things that I eat. Avocado, I eat a lot of avocado. And so on, I drink a lot of alkaline water. So this is how I survive. Without these things, I can't manage regular cook food without no vegetable. That's why I pray to God things change and things good. Because the vegetable tier is not coming in, a lot of us gonna get sick because we need our vegetables. To go to the bathroom to make you feel good. I'm 46 now. And April is coming, my birthday, I'm gonna be 47 years old. Remember also to go to alkalinejungle.com and check out your alkaline needs, where you will get your washout to wash out your stomach. If you're a person that have been eating meat for a while and so on, and you want to change your life, you want to lose some weight, you go to alkalinejungle.com, and you will go there where you get your medicine to clean your stomach out. You need this medicine because it's not a regular medicine that you would purchase to clean your stomach. It's all natural, and it will go inside and break up in your stomach all the way in your colon, and break up that old feces, those old chemical that's stuck into your colon, and causing it to have diabetes and cancer and all this disease of inflammation in the joint, where you're using a walking stick or going to get an operation from the doctor because your joint cannot go on with all that white rice that you're eating, and the meat and the soda that are full of sugar that form the pus, and then the pus push on to your joints and contaminated your own body with inflammation, simple because you're not eating the kale, the raw kale, cut up with some sweet apple, put your walnut if you want, put your salad dressing you like, and always have a big side of raw kale. Never eat nothing without a big side of raw kale. So the next day when you go to the bathroom, you're able to push out all that chemical out your system and some of that poison. Now, when you're consuming all this candy bar, all this sugar and all this stuff, the only thing can go in your body and turn inflammation. Remember, your body is running off the the same line, lifeline, like a cow, like a goat, like any animal. We are just the same as them. We are just looking different, and we're different language, and they speak different language from us. So they are eating all the vegetable and fruit and all the stuff to take the family, and you go eating them and getting yourself sick because of the spirit that they carry. We all have our spirit. Just if someone kill you and eat it, or someone do something to you, then eat it, then have to carry the spirit. So the whole thing about it, you're looking for life. You're not looking for death. You're not looking to go to the supermarket and then get a big cart after you work so hard to make your money, after you slave so hard to take care of your family and to raise your children and have a healthy relationship between your children and your husband. You're going to go inside of a supermarket and knowing that all the human being on earth, remember you was the first human being on earth, and you was melanie black, not because we use a little cream, okay, we still powerful. And you got to remember it was only us at the beginning, and everything come after you were ahead. That means you're a God. That means you have Christ consciousness. That means you're a teacher. That means you're a healer. You understand me? So at this time, you have to understand within your power, God is going to touch you for you to realize who you really are. Now, when you go to the supermarket and you go to church every Sunday and you're praying and you're jumping up, hallelujah, but you're sick and you're dying, the pastor holding on to your head, and he's praying for you. And he's praying that your sickness will leave your body, that the demons will leave your body, but the demons are in your plate. No, you're not realizing the demons are in your plate. So you go out and you go home and you have your steak out, your rice and peas for your dinner. You pull out your soda and a big glass full of ice. You're ready to go. You know, you have your cake, you have your ice cream, you have your side dish, your dessert. You have all that ready to go down in that holy body, where the spirit cannot contain that kind of stuff. Because like you talk about the third eye, you talk about the eye between the forehead right here, you talk about the Christ conscious eye, the all-seeing eye of man. Now when you look through this eye in your dream, you will see things through this eye, which is a spiritual eye. You see into the spiritual world. These two eyes you see here also can see the spiritual ramps, but it's mostly seen on earth. Now, through these eyes, you will to see things, and through your spiritual eyes, you will see spiritual things. You will understand spiritual things after you see through this eye. This eye will make you acknowledge what you saw. This eye will make you acknowledge the true and the right and the person you're talking to, if they're demons or not, or you can confront them. You know who they are. You know the things they're doing, because you're seeing them through here. After you look into them eye through here, then you go deep within and you can see them through here, this eye, which is a spiritual eye. You look right into their life and see who they are and what they're doing. Now, when you go to the supermarket and you get a big cart and you get your grandkids and they love to go shop with you because they want to pick up their candies, their bag of chips and all that stuff. So the kids are excited to leave the house. Now grandma got diabetes and cancer. Now this one have this and this one have that, and everybody in the house have all kind of sickness. Everybody have doctor's appointment. So when they get the money, they go to the supermarket and then they get the shopping cart and they load up this big jar of milk. Now, those milk that you're drinking, you're not even supposed to be drinking milk as a child of God, as the Bible tells, don't drink milk, right? Because first of all, your third eye is locked tighter when you drink the milk. You would no conceive the Christ consciousness and that line spiritual to pick up on things, or to hold yourself together when demons are attacking you and people, to know that you can stand firm, you're not alone. Because you have other spirits are with you and working with you as you see them through this eye. Now, when you go there and you pick up the beef, the pork, all these things, the chicken, and you load it in, how much pound of sugar, how much pound of flour, how much pound of this, how much pound of that. And you load everything in your cart, everything you think of, from candy bar to chips and everything you buy. And when you look, your son behind you with another cart full. And remember, everybody in the house have doctor's appointment. Everybody in the house is on medication. And everybody's going back to pay their cable bill, which they're watching their TV. You understand me? And they're going to eat the things that's bad for them and sit down, dying inside. And then knowledge locked shut and just be a slave walking around, contaminated with the milk they drink and the food they eat. And now they have no knowledge. And that make them a fool. So when you are the chosen one and God is walking with you and he show you that you are a child of God and he give you wisdom and understanding to know who you are, to stand forth. If you fall, you should get up and rise and know that you're a spiritual being and you must be the way that you have to see the light. But you can't continue working in the darkness where your body's overweight and your sickness and you go with all this food and then you run into the hospital and then the doctor writing your prescription and now you realize you're sick. But are you getting knowledge? Are you going to alkalinejungle.com and get your alkaline needs? Get your medicine now. When you're eating this food for a while, you will realize, like I said, to the universe, you will now realize that your body has been starving all these years. Now you might think you're full, might you think you're eating all the greatest food and your body is filled, but your body is not filled. The things you're eating making your bone decaying and getting weaker. Your system, you might think you're strong, but it's falling apart. So when you go to Alkaline Jungle, remember to order your liquid iron. Because when you drink that liquid iron and those liquid compound, they're filling back the bone. They're filling back what you're losing and what you lost. It gives your body, it starts to generate new cells in the body. And that's why I love alkalinejungle.com. I love to drink it. I'm going to get mine tomorrow. Mine run down right now. And right away you get your power. Right away you get your cleansing. Right away disease start to leave your body. Because when you clean down the colon with things without chemical, it go deep inside and clean it all out and generate your strength. You are a God. That means you can't walk around with garbage in your stomach. That means imagine you have a can, a clean bucket which is white. Bring it in your room. Okay, go ahead and throw some chips in that bucket. Go ahead and throw some ice cream in that bucket. Go ahead and throw some soda in that bucket. Go ahead and throw some pizza in that bucket. Go ahead and throw everything you eat in that bucket. And you do not wash that bucket out and tell me what that is. How can the spirit that live within the body manifest when you're covering with all that dirt and garbage in the system and weigh you down? And now you got nicoraitis. Now you're saying, I feel tired. I was going to go today, but I ain't going to go no more. What you had for breakfast? What you had for breakfast? You had bacon and eggs and milk and all kind of thing for breakfast. You got those waffles and you got those pancakes with the extra Dana syrup on it, with the butter in it, and you're ready to go. But now you're feeling nicoraitis after that bacon and you're lying down, cocking up your foot, watching Wendy Williams. That's Wendy, big up yourself. And everybody else show laughing while your life is going down the drain, when you can be the star that you're watching. You can be the one on the TV that you're watching. That could be you, what you're watching, but instead you're watching somebody else's frequency, how they stay in line, how they eat and make their frequency. So now they're shining and they're on TV and they're doing their own show and they're making people laugh and making you laugh. But who are you making laugh? Nobody. Now you gotta find to pest somebody. You wanna call their phone, you wanna stalk them, you wanna run behind them social media, talk all kind of things about them because you ain't got no power, because you ain't got no wisdom, and they are going forth with their wisdom. They're finding their purpose to life, and you're not finding your purpose, so you wanna destroy them because they're light, but you can't destroy something that is not walking alone. You can't destroy something that will never be alone. You can't destroy something of Christ consciousness frequency, because it's from God that give me knowledge and give me strength and give me the power to see my enemies and to crack them down and to stand firm and know that I'm not alone, so I have nothing to be afraid of. Now, when you eat all these things, they cut your power, they close your third eye, they make you not see. All you see is a name brand dress, all you see is the next car, all it is jealous for somebody that's just bought a new car. You're jealous for somebody 18, I don't really like her, she always changing her wig all the time, I don't like her makeup, I don't like this. What is for you to like? What is for you to like? Like a person within themselves, makeup or no makeup. Person without no makeup, that's who you are. Makeup don't make who you are. It doesn't make you have a good heart. heart. It doesn't make you understand life is to love, to enjoy, and to have the frequency of God, and look through your third eye, and God will make you see the people and the enemy. But fourth, he's going to put you to rise, and he's going to put you on that pedestal, because you know who he is, and you know that he's a second coming Christ, and you know that he's coming back. But not just that, the chosen one got to wake up. It's time for you not to drink no alcohol and eat no meat. Ain't no time for that right now. It's time for you to wake up and stand in your power before it's too late. Now you got to rise and open your wings, and they're going to see something that they never see before. They're not going to see your power. They never understand you got that power. They don't understand you could rise in your power. They don't understand that the power is coming, the frequency from God, Christ consciousness, and God is real. And you let them know that they're going to come, but they all shall fall. They all shall come crumbling down, because you never walk alone. Walk within your power. When you eat these things, you go to the supermarket, from the supermarket to the hospital, from the hospital to the prescription. Now you're still dying inside. Now you're still eating the food while you're taking the medication, while your grandchildren eating the food. Then your generation is dying. You wonder why your generation is dying. Now you turn your back on each other. Now you're taking out each other. That's the way you decide to live, because now your power start to turn back in you as a karma. Because if you don't use your power, it now become a karma within you, because the universe has sent you on a mission for a better world, a mission for a better person, a mission to love and to understand love. And who don't want to understand your love and reject you and abuse you, that's okay. It only make you powerful. It only make you stand more firm, because now you can see clearly. It bring you to a point in your life to make you rise to understanding that you're powerful. Now, then you have generation curse. Then you have generation poor. You have generation sickness. You have generation this and generation that. You have to break free, and this is the way to break free. Is chew your plate. Break free, chew your spirit, chew your plate. Stand firm. Many times I said I like to have that big ass rolling. So when them guys seem like, oh my God, look at that. But I ain't got to roll with no big ass for every car to stop when I ain't got no knowledge. Knowledge is important more than a big ass rolling down the street. And you ain't got no goddamn knowledge. Knowledge is power. They're going to rise against you because they saw light in you. They wonder all the things they do to you, they still can't break it. They don't realize you're not alone. They're still trying, but they don't realize that God is going to bring them to the point of stop, where no return. No return. You never walk alone, because you know God is with you. Stand within your power. Don't let people try to break you and use you for their purpose and their use. They bring 1 million against you. God had more than 1 million against them. God had more than 1 million angels against them. And you're not alone. Stand in your power. Eat in your power. Eat to make you powerful. Food is supposed to make you powerful, to make you great. Food is like a medicine that the doctor would give you to stop your pain. The only difference is when you eat it, it cures the body. Food is medicine. It cures the sickness in the body. So when you eat the food and you drink the alkaline medicine, you're sure to be cured. A disease cannot live somewhere when it has no food. Can you do without food? You will die after a certain period of time without food and water. Well, if the disease is not getting the meat, the disease are not getting all this stuff to feed the disease can no longer be alive. But what you doing? You're flushing the old disease and everything out your gut. And you're putting new food in the body. New greens, fruit and vegetable. They can survive. So what happened? The sickness go. What is the sickness? The mucus. What is the mucus? The mucoritis. Why mucoritis is mucus? Because when you eat bacon and all this bad stuff, bacon, you know, egg is just like meat. It forms in the same acid fuel as meat. So if you're eating egg, you're still eating meat. Right? So when you eat it, it already tell your body you eat something dead. Your body start to froth up inside like a washing machine with soap. You can't see that. But your organs are working hard because your organs, they are all by themselves. I love you guys. So your heart is beautiful, and your heart wants you to talk to the heart. And you're talking to your heart, you're talking to your kidney, you're talking to your liver. All these inside of you is a different human being. These are different part of you which is alive, that understand just like you, which live within the body. So when you throw a lot of alcohol and stuff and damage everything that damaging them, you're damaging yourself, because they are the one who clean up inside your dirty house, trying to fix you up and trying to keep you clean inside, like somebody cleaning your house and fixing up. They're working hard inside you. And you're throwing all this garbage while they clean it up. You're throwing all this garbage. Somebody washed that way, all that dirt and all that smell, and you go and throw it back in there. They wash it out again. After a while, they get tired and they get wear out and they died. And then what happened to you? You gone too, because they're no longer there for you. You're ungrateful to them. Many times you're ungrateful to them. You're ungrateful to them. So how can they survive if you keep poisoning them and they're working for you, helping you, trying to get rid of the chemical away, because they know it's not good. It's harming them, so it's harming you. And you go ahead and arming them, and they ain't do nothing to you. They're just a guiding angel. They're just a part of to keep you going. Who are you? Of course you're a spiritual being. And when it's time to expire out this body, you will leave this body and continue to your journey. Or whenever time the universe think that you know enough and you get to the end of your journey, I still have work to do. So it's not my time to go yet. But after a certain time, when I keep going and put my knowledge out, I will be gone. Because I would come to my time where I put a lot of music out too and all that before I go. But there's going to be a time when my knowledge, I had enough to say and to do, and it's time to go home and rest and move on to the next place and go there and take it from there and teach over there. And when my time expires over there, we're going somewhere else, because I'm always traveling. That's why you're here now, and that's why it's time for you to go. You're going to be gone. Right? You might miss somebody when they're gone, but sometimes they're gone in better places. They travel. That's why it's good to do your duty, do your job. You don't come here to fight somebody down and to hurt them. You come here on a journey. And if you waste your time on your journey without not getting knowledge or not doing anything with it, just be a pest to somebody else, your journey will be expire, and you would not rise to go on to another journey again. You would not be traveling the universe at all, because you didn't do well here. You didn't pass your exam. You go to school, you never learn anything. And God had mansioned for you to go on places for you to be. God does have it. In my Father's house, there's many mansions. And it will be a generation curse, because when you give your kids these food, you're cursing them to the dog. You're telling them to live a life within slavery, within their mind. You're forcing them to learn stuff in school, not learn them about their body and the herbs and the food they know nothing of. So already when they go out and go to McDonald's, go all these places and eat all this sandwich and all this shit every day, they're already clogging up their third eye since they're small. They don't get to rise within their power. So that's what you have to know. God be with you. And we talk again. But remember, your food cart, wasting your money, getting sick, back and forth to the doctor, when you're a God. Many times doctor laugh at you guys because he's saying, look, you're looking up to me, but you're the one that bring me here. You were here first. You're a God with all this knowledge. But now you turn into a fool. And now you're seeking for help. You come to me to help you, to give you something, to make you feel better. But you can't clean your system out. You can't start going eating the alkaline fruits and vegetable. You can't start doing that, but you rather go to the doctor and take some medication that masks the pain while you're still dying. While you're still dying, you might not feel enough pain and you're going down. And you'll be gone in no time. When you can be around wearing your beautiful dress and your headpieces Move, traveling from country to country, teaching a generation of writing. Rise the power within your house and your household. Change it with the children so you don't walk with the generation slavery and curse. That you can be, make your own movies, make your own stuff. You can do anything for yourself. What's in your power. You ain't got to worry about who is celebrity and who is famous. You're famous too because you know you're the same. But when you eat the food that keep you down, you're thinking that somebody's better than you because they might make a speech that's powerful. You can do the same and even more. You rise within your power, and then your power will explode, and you will see how far your power can go and where your power can take you. But you can't be afraid because when it's time for you to leave here, you're going to leave alone in a casket, and you would be gone. But now you're here to love. You're here to eat right so you can experience the joy. You can meet up with people who have the same joy and experience the world new for the first time. To know that God has given us coming from alcohol and strip joint and all these places. But he still had a purpose for me then. And he bring me into my purpose now. I don't have to go out here stripping in strip club, drinking alcohol, doing drugs, cocaine, ecstasy, special K, acting like a fool, coming down to 80 pounds, dying. But God said, no, I bring you that low that you will have a testimony one day. So let me tell you something, rise within your power. Drinking is not making you feel no better. When you're drinking alcohol, drink a little wine now and then is not a big deal, but drinking alcohol, I don't like alcohol. I almost died from it years ago. My liver collapsed, my liver, my kidney, everything. So I know what I'm talking about. And my organ turned against me because they had enough. And I almost passed away from that. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make you feel no better to go out here drinking, by this old bacala drinking in your house or the city drinking. You have a problem within your spirit. That means you're malfunctioning. It's something that you need to do and you don't do. You're not walking the path and eating the right food. So your spirit starts to backfire on you. So when some start to think that somebody work voodoo, panya, and obia, and all these things. It's not that. It's the same thing with alkaline. Like I said, alkaline is sick right now, right? But that is his spirit backfiring on him because he had a talent and he had a great talent. But even with his great talent, he had other works to do. So the spirit put him on top and make him high. And the spirit is feeding him because remember, when you're singing, it's not coming from you. It's coming from the spirit that favors you at that time to give you that voice at that time or to give you the lyrics and the sound, which is a melody at that time. It's not coming from you. It's coming from someone else above you. And at that time, they tune in and they gift it to you as a gift, as a blessing. So with alkaline, with that now, we need it to also recognize. And if he's not an alkaline, he has to be an alkaline, meaning that he's not eating no meat, because his name himself also alkaline. He also with the universe, and he cannot go ahead and do like drinking a lot of liquor and all these things, because they rise him to do something in his power. And if he's not teaching and helping the Jamaican people to eat more clean and let them understanding that the why they're having so much things going on is because people are malfunctioning and they're lost. They're only paying attention to money and material things, not realize they're rich within the land and the fruits and the vegetable and within the soul and spirit. So they go out and searching for something that don't contain any spiritual help. So when you go ahead and drink and you're making all this money and you're making these videos, and some of these videos become demonic at the time when you're making them. Depends on when he was tying up and doing this and doing that. So after a while, the dark spirit has started feeding, especially if eating meat and drinking liquor in this kind of environment. And they started to take over and take all. So I need a cleansing. I need to change and start to do more work for the spirit, for the universe, and help other young youth to step in their alkaline ways and to show them the prosperity of planting fruits and vegetables. Do more farming, agricultural, plant up more fruits and vegetables, the real one, not the fake one that they made when it was in slavery. They had go and mess with some of the fruits and vegetables and they made this. That means you will never rise out of that. You're always going to be sick, even if you eat food from the ground, because some of them is contaminated with the starch binding base that been there. So what happened when you eat it, you cook it and you eat it, then it becomes sick diabetes when it break back down in your system to the enzyme. So you didn't know, you take it from the earth. So these are the things you need to know. Knowledge is power. And the Jamaican people need to know the knowledge and the power so they could step themselves out of what they're facing, losing their children, too much gun and drugs in the street. But you got to remember, all these things are coming from a mind which is not pure, a mind which is contaminated with meat and alcohol and milk and all that other stuff. The mind is not hooked up to the universe to realize that Jamaica is just like Jamaica is like where Adam and Eve was. The garden of where Adam and Eve was, the garden, right? So Jamaica is a beautiful garden, like where Adam and Eve was. You understand me? And you got all the bushes to clean the body, heal the body from sickness, and all the food to keep us strong and to manifest. We have the sea to catch beautiful fishes to eat, and we have coconut to give us oil. We have many things in Jamaica, so we are quite rich. But what they don't understand, when the people are lined up in KFC and all these places eating all these things, their knowledge is going out, so they're taking over the land, and other people taking it over and manifesting it, because they're losing the knowledge and they're losing the strength, and the all on them is breaking down through the food they eat. So their mind become contaminated. So someone will come to them and say, man, me I get a couple thousand, take out that person here. And because they want to go eat the big food and go and take out the person, because they want to go eat the big food and go to the supermarket, go load up them big food and eat. But what they don't realize, you're already eating the karma in their plate. They realize they're going the wrong way. And this is what destroying us. Food that we eat into our plate and not understanding knowledge, not understand that you have power, and your great power you have. And the power you have, you can help a lot of people to cleanse them and to heal them. But to eating certain food, you have to lock your third eye. You keep sealing it like a crazy glue on it to come through your power. People is not going to like you when you rise in your power. And sometimes you have to go all the way down, and they break you down, and God pull you back, and that's the time you become real powerful. God bless you, and you have a great day, my love. Leave your comment. Shani, pick up my mouth lip jam, you know. They're right by the eater stand up, so you know. Forget to go to good pick up here. So I won't get dry. Stand up so they eat that. Yeah, I love you too. God bless you to all of you who are here today. Golden, pick up yourself. God bless you, Jazz. God bless all of you. Nicholas, pick up yourself. God bless you as well. Kayla, love, pick up long time. And I see you, baby. Much love and respect. And just rise within your power. God bless you.